Good morning to all. Today we discuss about the topic vectors. Okay. So then, what is meant by a vector? So a vector have both magnitude and direction. So that is called vector. So what are the examples for vector? Force, velocity, acceleration, then displacement. Okay. So then vector both magnitude and direction. Okay, then scalar போகும்போது only magnitude மட்டும் இருக்கும். அது நெக்ஸ்ட்டு வரக்கூடிய ஸ்லைஸில் நம்ம அதை டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம். ஓகே, ஸோ அப்போ வெக்டார்ன்றது it have both magnitude and direction. Some of the examples like force, velocity, acceleration and displacement. Okay, so the next what are means polar vectors. So then polar vectors name they should be linear directional. Okay, the vector associated with linear directional effect, that is called polar vector. So what are the examples for polar vectors? Then force, acceleration, then linear momentum and linear velocity. Okay, so then what is meant by axial vector? The most important, the keyword rotation. So the vector associated with rotation about an axis are called axial vector. So what are the examples for axial vector? Then torque, angular velocity, angular momentum. So கண்டிப்பாக இந்த 11th 12th ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் படிக்கிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கண்டிப்பாக அதுலேருந்து ஒரு கொஷின் கண்டிப்பாக வரும். ஓகே, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் தென் போலார் வெக்டார்ஸ் ஆர் axial வெக்டார்லேருந்து கொஷின் கேட்கறதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு அதிகமாக இருக்குது. ஓகே, so next, what is mean by unit vector? So the unit vector can be write this, then x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Okay, so then what is the formula for unit vector? That should be then x I vector plus y j vector plus z k vector divided by root of x square plus y square plus z square. So most important. Okay, sometimes problem கேட்பாங்க. Okay, so then what is meant by position vector of a point? So then position vector of a point to find the AB. Okay, if the position vector of AB of point A and B are given. Okay, A and B கொடுத்துட்டு we have to find out the vector கேட்டால் what is the formula? Then AB is equal to then B minus A. So Aவும் கொடுத்துருவாங்க, Bயும் கொடுத்துட்டு we have to find out the position vector. So this is the important point to remember. So then AB is the position vector of B and position vector of A. So this is the important formula. Okay, so problem போடும்போது உங்களுக்கு புரியும். Okay, so that should be one of the example. If A and B are given, okay, then find AB. So we know the formula for position vector. So then AB is equal to then position vector of B minus position vector of A. So A and B கொடுத்தாங்க. So this is A, this is B. So just we have to write like this. Okay, so then A can be already given 3, 4, 5. Then we have to write 3 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 5 k cap. Similarly we have to write B vector. Then we have to apply this formula. Then A minus B just we have to substitute. Then we have to get this one. So 12th standard level கண்டிப்பாக ஒரு கொஷின் இதில் இந்த மாடலில் வரும். ஓகே, so next then ratio formula. So ratio formula to find the position vector of the point which divide the line joining two point. For example, if you like this, okay, if you take this is 0 then A, B. So to find the position vector of the point which divide the line joinings, okay, so we have to D. So here M, N. So that is the meaning, to find the position vector of the point which divides the line joining 2 point. Let A and B are the 2 point at point C. Here D கொடுத்துருங்க, or maybe we have to put C or D, some of the point we have to given in that, okay. So what is the ratio for Mn? So then from OC is equal to then M B vector plus N A vector divided by M plus N, okay. So in this formula, then we have to M is equal to N is equal to 1 na, then the equation became like this, okay. Then OC vector is equal to then A vector plus B vector divided by 2, okay. So this is the most important, then product of two vectors. So the product of two vectors, as a result, two different way we have to get. One is number, another one is vector. Appa number ennumbodhu scalar, next one ennumbodhu vector. Appa number ennumbodhu that should be a scalar, as usual this should be a vector. So there are two types of two vectors, namely scalar and vector. So this can be written as A dot B na scalar cross na, that should be a vector, okay. So scalar means dot product, vector na cross product, okay. So next, what is meant by scalar product? So the scalar or dot product of two vectors A and B vector is defined as A dot B is equal to then model of A vector, then model of B, then cos vector, but theta is angle between A and B, okay. So the dot between A and B, this product is called dot vector, okay. So in the dot or scalar vector, it should be a commutative, most important, okay. So these are all the important result from scalar or dot vector. Scalar or dot vector la I cap dot I cap which is equal to 1. Similarly for j dot j, k dot k which is equal to 1. If it is changes, then I dot j is equal to 0, then j dot k vector k cap is equal to 0, then k cap minus I cap is equal to 0. இதே நம்ம வெக்டார் போகும்போது இது அப்படியே ரிவர்ஸில் இருக்கும், ஓகே. So then work done as a scalar, this is the most important. So then work done is equal to then force displacement, okay. So if a constant force acting on particular particle displaced it from A to B, okay. So for example, you have to apply some of the constant force, the particle will displace from one point to the another point, okay. Then it goes to then A to B. Then we have to find out the work done. If the point move from one place to the another place, which is called as work done, that the component of F along AB dot displacement, okay. Then F cos theta dot AB which is equal to, we have to find out the work done is equal to force dot displacement, okay. So next, vector product or cross product. So the vector or cross product of two vector, then A cap and B cap, its magnitude can be write like this, equal to then A cap B cap sin theta, so equal to where theta is the angle between A and B. So its direction is perpendicular to both vector A and B. So it is right hand system, okay. So here NB the unit vector, then perpendicular to both vector A and B. So this is the important formula, okay. So these are all the result about vector or cross product. I cross I is equal to 0 and I dot I is equal to 1. Here that should be a 0. If it is different, I cross j which is equal to k. If the changes, then I cross j which is equal to minus j. So these are all the most important results. Sometimes they should be asking direct questions also. Okay, so then vector product can be expanded as determinant form. Okay, in this way. So these are all the important. So either way we have to solve the problem. So some of the examples by using this one. Okay, so then find the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are, we have to given then A and B. So we know the formula, then A cross B in that form. So in this method, okay, like this. So just I j k. So then next, so here 1 1, then minus 2 3 3, then 2 2 1 1 minus 4 just we have to cross I is equal to, then minus into minus plus about 2 4 8 minus 3. So similarly j k கண்டுபிடிச்சு substitute பண்ணினா we can get this one. Okay, then after that we have to find out for area of parallelogram. Just we have to root of this value. Root of 5 square 10 square 5 square. Okay, so then we have to add everything, then we have to get final answer will be 5 root of 6. Okay, then root 25 into 6. So 5 root at that should be a 5 into root 6. Okay, so up to that we have to stop, then remaining we discuss in the next classes. Okay, thank you.